Hey everybody. It's lovely to see everyone here today. Welcome, welcome.
Hello there. Come roast some ears by the fire.
Hi, little nod. I've been listening to a whole lot of songs and now I got a song stuck in my head. But it's okay. We gonna make it. Okay, we have good news. Last time that we played Dead by Daylight, I had gotten the final points needed for oh, they did a whole bunch of bug fixes? New dailies. Milestones are still completed. Still have this one, still have this one. Oh, it looks like they finally fixed out the bugged one. The bugged quest. It's not in here anymore. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, so we're gonna do the killer one first. We're gonna knock that out. And then we'll come back and we'll do Survivor second. Okay? As I was mentioning, we got the last bit of the blood points to get the ghoul to Prestige 1. Hey, welcome, welcome. Okay, since he's at Prestige 1, now we are finally on everybody's favorite. Today, we will be playing The Spring Trap. Animatronic. First time.
This will be entertaining.
Okay, so Spring Trap. His abilities are Help Wanted, Phantom Fear, and Haywire. So no, the first one is Help Wanted. Second one is Phantom Fear. Third one is Haywire. Right? Yep, in that order. Now I've already playing the survivor side of competing against this player, so let's go ahead and see. I hear it's very similar to the Huntress and the way that the Huntress does stuff. So this is going to be very interesting. Very first time playing this character as well. You know? So I'm hoping that it goes pretty well and that it's not too hard. But I already know because I'm still a baby at this character and I just got used to it. So essentially speaking, I'm gonna get ran. They're definitely gonna be trolling me. Why is it that when I take a drink, my mouth opens up super wide, but when I'm talking, it's very hard to get to do stuff like that? I don't know. It's weird. Very weird. Here we go. Oh my gosh, this character is pretty clunky. He moves quickly, but he's Hey, Tinker. Welcome, welcome. I need to play DBD more. Yeah. But that whole match, I just got ran. This character is fast moving, but they're very big, and it kind of throws it off. It makes it quite hard to handle this character. Also, I never was really good with Huntress, but this character has a huge drop off on their axe. Like, I tried to throw that, and it just went blunk. It just did not go very far. Yeah, it was just the one Leon, and I guess honestly, they have a 360 camera where I only have a first person camera, so I could see why it would be easier. And I'm not really good with this character yet, so it's gonna take some getting used to the mechanics in order to actually play them correct. But hey, I mean, that happens. I wasn't good with Kaneki. Still not good with Kaneki. But hey, I still got 2 4 pieces. So sometimes you win some, sometimes you lose some. Yeah, see, that's what I was doing. I was trying out all my killers to see how they all run. And I'm good with a lot of them, but I'm also bad with a lot of them. Plus, there's the Survivor Challenge, and then there's the Killer Challenge. The Survivor Challenge is to prestige all the survivors to level 1 and adept them. And then the Killer one is basically the same. Prestige all the killers to level 1 and adept them. The Butcher? You mean the Trapper? Or the Cannibal? I mean, the Butcher kind of reminds me of those two. See, this one's the Trapper, and that's the Hillbilly. There's the Cannibal. Yeah, those are the... Oh, the Cannibal. Okay, so yeah. You played Leatherface. The Cannibal. Yeah. I mean, I only got into it about a year ago, so... Oh, they added a whole lot more killers. I mean, the original roster is still there, but with each story came a new killer and some new survivors. There's we're equaling out, so survivors to killers right now, but there's supposed to be more survivors than killers. Ah, okay. Only played a couple of times. There's a grubbin. Yeah. Like, whenever there's events and stuff, like right now is the Twisted Masquerade. They give away things for free, like outfits and stuff. But, I mean, the killers, there's still, like, some that you can earn, and the other ones are kind of, like, paid for contract killers. But if you get them around certain holidays, like Halloween and stuff, they're, like, really, really discounted, which makes them better. It's easier to get them all if you just wait for the right events. It's gonna help a little bit. These people are looping. They must know their loops a lot. What the? What was that? I swear, I just hit her and then it turned me all the way around. I had an extremely long pickup just now. Like I got frozen in the animation. This character, something's wrong with them. And they're running the horse perk. It's like they already know.
Go on. Scream. Don't move.
Fucking. Oh. I hate Survivor so much. Yeah, the hillbillies ability prevents that, but you cannot adapt using another killer's abilities. So if you use another killer's abilities, you instantly cancel out your trophy for the adapt. You just cannot do it. So
Great atmosphere.
essentially, you have to win using only that killer's abilities. So you're kind of limited in what you can and cannot do. Because if I really wanted to, I could run like the worst killer build ever. If you use the Vomit Lady's ability, you can lock off all the gens except for the ones near you or until somebody gets downed. So it's 180 seconds or somebody gets down. I mean, if you pick the Hillbilly, you can reduce stun and you can also make yourself immune to flashlights. And if you use the Trapper, you can smash things faster. And if you use Fire It Up from Freddy, every time they complete a gen, you get haste even quicker. And it stacks up to 12%. So generally, if you run enough of these perks back to back to back, you become a monster on the area. You can move quickly. You can hook quickly. You're immune to stun from pallets. You become immune to to flashlights. And you can also, when they try to hit you with a pallet while you're carrying somebody, you don't drop them. If you put on Iron Grasp, they can't even wiggle out. You cancel out the horse perk. There's a whole lot of things. Like, if you put enough perks together, you could become unstoppable. But because of that, that's why the game restricts the ability to adapt. You cannot adapt with anyone else's perks but that main character's perks. So you kind of have to learn that character, and you have to become good at that character in order to adapt them. Yeah, it's kind of rude, because it's like, there's always that one person who always brings a flashlight, and that person is always the one who's waiting for you to pick somebody up just to flashlight you. And because they know that the animation to pick somebody up is about 15 seconds. And then for Springtrap himself, it's about 17 seconds. So it's a little bit longer. So it gives them more than enough time to start the flashlight and finish the flashlight anywhere in between the grab. So I noted that it takes him a lot longer to do a few actions, but he moves fast. He has a 0 turn radius, so he moves quickly. And his lunge is a little bit more forward and long. The major problem is it's not a slash, it's a pierce. So he only attacks things directly in front of him. So if you're to the side, left or right, you won't get hit. So it makes it harder because you gotta aim too. Not really like aim, but you have to face the person you're chasing. The quick turn radius, it also works for like quick stops. Like you noticed a few times I just stopped before the pallet. So when they threw it, nothing happened. They missed me. So stuff like that. I mean, he's a little bit clunky around the edges though. Like, playing him in general just feels a little bit clunky. He has a similar build to the Huntress, but he has no range on that axe. Like, 0 range on that axe. 4 or 5 feet at best. The Huntress has at least a few yards. Like, she has an arm on her. I think actually the Huntress has a quest for getting 50 hatches on survivors over 35 yards. So essentially, or 35 meters. So essentially, she can throw about 2 yards length of a hatch and hit her target, while Springtrap can't even throw 5 feet. But Springtrap's axe has like an AoE effect, but it's really not a good one. It's like, I thought the AoE effect would do damage or cause mangles or something, but it does nothing. Actually, yeah. And then I thought his AoE effect on the axe would do more, but it looks like the AoE effect is just a passive effect. I'm like, it was kind of disappointing. Oh, one of the passive effects is just oblivious, which just means that they can't see my terror radius. But if I'm chasing you anyway and I'm within 5 feet to throw an axe, is it really going to be surprising not to hear my terror radius? Also, a secondary effect that you can put on the axe is if you throw at anyone within the area gains haste. This includes survivors and the killer gains haste. Why would you want to give survivors 7% haste? So they can run away from you faster? Oh, see what I mean? It just confuses me a little bit. Yeah, haste means quick movement. It allows them to sprint at a faster pace. The killer can get haste as well as the survivors can gain haste. That sprint burst that they get that makes them move super quickly, that's haste. It's not for very long. Usually it's only for like 5 seconds or so. But depending on the amount of haste, if 5, 7, or 12, it determines distance pretty quickly. So a lot of survivors can go from one area to the next area in the blink of an eye if they have 12% haste while sprinting. But no, that one character that I was chasing in the match, no, they were definitely lag switching or something, because they were in one area, then they were in the next immediately. Like they blink moved. That's not an ability in the game. You can't blink move. So the fact that they were doing that let me know that they were either having internet issues or something was going on. But I just could not hit them. It was the Thalita in that the western area that we just played. So we had that Heidi with the flashlight that I almost tunneled her out, but it looked like she also had some effects. When I hit her the first time, it spun me around and prevented her from getting hit. So I ended up spinning a whole 360, which was abnormal. And then the Thalita was glitch moving. So there was a lot going on in that match. Traditionally, console users don't have any cheat codes. However, lag can still play a role in that. But those were not console players. Those were PC players. And there are cheat code listings for PC players. So they could have been cheating, or it could have just been internet issues on their end. Either way, it made it kind of unfair, but at the same time, I'm like, I'm not good at the character, so I can't really blame them. It's possibly just I'm just not good at Springtrap. I'm better at characters that take strategic roles. Springtrap's not a strategic player. He's kind of he has the teleport factor, which is great. And then he has the Huntress's aim. So he's a long-ranged teleport character. The Dredge also has a teleport factor. The Unreal has a teleport factor. So there are a few other characters who also have teleport factors, and those are not very bad. I've already adapted the Dredge, and he was pretty fun. But then the Onryo, she wasn't so fun. And it has mostly to do with after the teleport, how long it takes, how the movement is, if it could be stopped in the middle or not, and whether or not the teleport was worth it. Like with the Xenomorph, even though they have a tunneling system, which is a teleport system, I barely utilized it because their spear was the best option because it hits over rocks and stuff. and over pallets. So the spear alone makes the xenomorph fairly useful. The speedy travel is okay, but it's not a utilized skill. Just like the Stranger Things monster, the Demogorgon, he has a teleport factor also, but he is a lunging character, which means he has a dash move. And the dash move is a lot faster and a lot more accurate and can smash pallets if they get thrown in the way. Instead of getting stunned, he just smashes the pallet. Now, dash moves are really good. So dashing characters are nice. Then there's rushing characters, which are characters that run. They're really fast and very useful. That would be like the hillbilly, Bubba, which is the cannibal. A few other characters actually have rush moves. The Blight has a rush move. But depending on how they use their rush moves, also alter the effects. Like Hillbilly, if you get in his way, you get got. That's it. Cannibal, you get in the way, you get got. But for like the Blight, you get in the way, he has to bounce off of something before you can hit. So he's probably the worst rushing character to play as. Oh, awesome. You got me dressed up as a Dead by Daylight character. That's me in my Dead by Daylight hoodie. Just because I would have to be wearing some kind of clothes. But I have me in the other one. I think it's a more advanced one that I have also in there. So I have 2 of my Dead by Daylight characters as optional stickers. Now the that letter does things for a lot of people, and it has different effects for each person. You see how he walks? He kind of walks slowly, but his lunge is fast. That's the point that makes it. And then as he continues to walk, based on the killer's general perk set, he'll get faster and faster as he's walking on the survivor's scratch marks. And his lunge is the most dangerous thing about him. First look of the day. It's an insta grab if you activate the doors, or if you're touching a door. He went to touch a door. That was the worst option. So, essentially he got punished for it. third hook.
Insolent whelp. It will end soon.
What the fudge? What was that stun from?
Go on. Scream.
Who's invited?
Wait there. You will submit. You will see.
Freaked out. Wow.
Lay there and suffer. Farewell.
The Veluza. Oh, the previous thing. I guess it didn't say who caught it. Oh snap. Wait, did I just do it? Oh snap. I adapted the animatronic. Woot, got them all. Yeah.
It's me.
Got 2 perks. Still don't know what that's about. Congrats. Yay! Okay. The only quests we have left are 2 survivor quests. So now we're switching up the game. And we're going on the survival count. Our stream has been changed from the previous, which was a 4 to 7. Now our stream is only 4 to 6. So keep that in mind. Jake has a nice mask. Okay, where are we with Jake? He's at Prestige 4. Okay. Yeah, I've already completed the Survivors challenge, so I've already adapted and prestiged all the Survivors. So now I'm just going through and getting all the bloody outfits and the extra stuff. Plus we're doing quests. Okay, we got heal a total of 7 health states, and while in a chase, activate an invitation to block a window vault. Does not say that that has to be in a single challenge. It could be multiple challenges, but we have to block 3 windows while being chased using the invitation. Ooh, they're playing dirty. They're playing a shroud. They're going to change up the game. Either they're all going to start together, or one of them is going to start with one other person near them. Could be useful. We could use that against them, or it could be very beneficial for them because they could gen rush and get gens done faster if all 4 of them are on it. Oh. We could gen rush. Okay. So it was me. I forgot that I was Survivor. Literally a spring trap. Right off the gate. Dang it. I'm right next to a hook too. Unlucky. See that clipping animation? He didn't have to go far.
Didn't quite understand that.
I'm going into second hook state. One of them's on their way here. You immediately started healing me, so what happens when you immediately start healing somebody? Is it cancels out their There you go. Hey, you caught it. The Ursa ring. Hey, thank you for the sub. I'm getting murgled. That was weird because the Moogle was supposed to be edited, I think. Ooh, that's so bright. Ah, bright white light of doom. Eee. Bananas. I don't know. He's just playing around. You know, when they play around, they play around. Grats. Yeah. Oh, you don't have that Pokeball. Did you buy more Pokeballs? You got to go to the little, the panel and go to the shop. And you can purchase more Pokeballs. The longer you stay in the video, the more money you get. I think it's like every couple of minutes, every 15 minutes or so, it pays out in Poke Cash or something. So you can buy more Pokeballs. I'd say we have about enough time for one more match. It might be better to actually run stuff on this. They should really put like more trick items. Like, ooh, like a theater stage or something, or a masquerade area. Oh, okay. If you're viewing the stream, are you viewing from a phone or are you viewing from a computer? PC. Okay. So if you have the stream up in the window, just scroll underneath the video and there should be a big empty spot that has the panels. And the red one that says Pokemon stuff, it'll show you your Pokemon, it'll show you all the cool stuff. And you'll also be able to go to inventory and click on shop, and you can click on the Pokeballs and buy more. It'll just be underneath the video. Sometimes you may have to click on a panel. Hey, thank you for the follows. Oh snap, you follows and subscribes? Ooh, snap. Also, since you subscribed, you can also access the subscribers only Discord. Hey, having a little not hydrate. Once you get the Pokeballs, you should be able to go ahead and use the command Pokecatch again. He's still chasing me? Dear gosh. He was chasing me for a while. Ugh, he finally got me. I don't have a masquerade envelope. I forgot to grab one, so I can't do a quest that I need to do. The biggest asset for Legion is that sprinting, and it forces them to mend. If you don't mend, you go down. So you're forced to run until you mend. But it also looks like this Legion's unaware of that consequence, because they tried to stab me twice using their sprint stab, and all it does is force a mend. It doesn't actually damage. So forcing a mend is fine. It's considered a version of damage because you become injured immediately. But if you're already injured, it does not down the opponent. It will not down the opponent. So it won't down the survivors.
Just for you.
OPLL. Yeah, overpowered. He got me. He got me. No. I'm outie. Hey, but that was fun. That was a good match. But yeah, you should have access to the Discord only, the subscribers only Discord. So just go ahead and you can click on that too. And just basically say hi in there. And it'll get you all set up on that. Oh man. We still have one survivor quest left. Awesome. Let me go ahead and get that approved for you. There we go, buddy. Ooh, you caught the Morgram? Yeah. And if you go to the subs only portion of the Discord chat, you'll get a printout of my schedule, so you can see my schedule. And I'll be posting my schedule again shortly after this stream. We'll be ending this stream at 50, so in just a moment here, then I'll be posting my new schedule for everyone, and then my next stream will be showing up at 8 o'clock. So go ahead and stop by on that stream too if you have time. Yeah, so it's to keep everybody updated and up to date, so everyone can join and do cool stuff. Also, everyone who is subscribed in the subscriber only, you get a vote. We're voting on what game to replace the First Ascendant on Wednesday with. It looks like the vote only has 24 hours left, so go ahead, get in there, make sure to place your vote. That way we can get your response too. Which game you would like to see on Wednesday afternoon besides the First Ascendant one. Because I'm going to turn the First Ascendant into a viewer's choice option, because we need something a little bit more than just an action first person shooter on Wednesdays. I would like to incorporate maybe a Punisher game, like Bloodborne or Neo. I also have some other Renegade games for choices, like Anthem or Back for Blood. I love the BioShock trilogy. That's a great one. Code Vein falls in the same category as Bloodborne and Neo. A lot of people play Destiny. Diablo 4 is kind of like a smasher up, and everybody can just meet up and start killing monsters together. Awesome. And then we have the Dissidia NT, because I am a Final Fantasy nerd, but that's a fighting version. And then we have the Genshin Impact, which is a big story. I'm already in like the Sumeru Desert area of that game. Well, alrighty, everyone. This concludes our first stream. So thank you, everyone, for coming in and saying hi. And I hope to see y'all at my 8 o'clock stream. Until then. Also, the schedule will have posted what's going on at 8 o'clock. I want to get back into Final Fantasy XIV. Never got past Haven Sword. Oh, you know what? I love the Final Fantasy XIV storyline. It's so amazing. I'm already in the Dawn Trail. Was it a good stream? Have a good one. Yeah, and maybe you could stop by the 8 o'clock one. Bye-bye for now. See you at 8 o'clock.